All right, we're live. Welcome, everyone. It's Rob the Replicator here. We are doing a very special promo stream, I guess it is really. It's a projects we love and projects that we think need more love. We have Jetsabel in the house,
Hello.
Eric Bitmanis.
Hey, guys.
Todd's Truth. We
Hi.
have Jetsabel and George Travlos, Leroy,
I hate George.
and Dutton. And we also have Replicator is awesome in the house. Who is this person? No takers. Do you want to move that sign a bit closer? Very good, very good. So what we're going to do is it's going to be kind of a bit of a rapid fire type thing because there is 8 of us, possibly 9 coming in, and we've got 2 projects each. One that we love and one that we think needs more love. So we're going to have a look at those quickly. Who wants to go first?
I think the fly is ready.
Do you want me to pull it up?
I've got all the projects here. You want to go first? Dan?
Yeah, why not?
What are we looking at?
Knows the deal.
Project you love.
Thomas Moyer.
Oh, yes.
Moria.
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go.
Great pick.
Talk to us about it.
Amazing project.
Yeah.
Like, look at that.
Oh yeah.
First, 20 days, 11K. Stefani is doing, just his whole book is kick ass. But this campaign is definitely doing awesome. When I noticed, this project, very early on, I was like, yo, what is this? It was like, it's just, something I'm working on. I'm like, yo, you crowdfunding it? He's like, I'm having issues. So I'm very happy that Mike Murphy was able to help him out because he is in Brazil and he had a bunch of issues on actually trying to do this. But this project, it's crazy. It's about a wizard going through hell to fight 7 demon kings.
Yeah, I mean the art's
9. My bad.
incredible. The art's incredible. Look at this.
That right there looks like a Cyberfog villain.
It does.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Detail.
And then this one too.
Yes,
That's
his detail is so good and so crazy.
Jeez.
And you know what, Michael? Thank you. I'm working on it.
incredible.
Man, I wish Leroy could draw as good.
I love this too.
Like that is what sold me. Just
That's
it
awesome.
gives me that nice gothic old school Batman vibe, or Big O, but with demons instead of robots. Just I'm a sucker for classic cars.
There's a shot of the car around it, a picture of the car that it seems like the car has a personality. So I don't know if that's a question that I would like to ask, because it seems like there's I don't know if you keep scrolling if it'll come up, but there's a sketch of the car that looks like the car is smiling. So it looks like the car itself is a character.
Yeah, he said it's a
right
sentient car.
You see it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll say hello to chat too, which I totally forgot to do. We've got Christine, Michael Bancroft, Blanca, George, Base Marine Comics. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Michael Bancroft says, I liked your critique of the campaign, Rob. I agree with all of it. Posters are A2 size. Yeah, that is a huge deal that I couldn't find anywhere on the campaign, like how big the posters were. Because if you see up here, he's got this hellish poster. So you assume the book's $25 because that's what it is. So the poster's $50 US, which is a lot of money. So Why is it so much? It's because it's A2, and A2 is huge. So that's really good to know.
A2 is 16.5 by 23 inch. So that's how's he going to ship that?
I don't know. I would like that kind of detail as well. And like, what type of poster is it? Is it what are those old school ones called, George? Like from they're not linen, are they? What are they?
I don't know. I mean, in the old, if a poster that size is going to have to be folded, how else is he going to ship it unless he rolls it? And if he rolls it, he's going to ship it separately. I got a lot of questions. Where's he at?
Yeah. I think I did a video critique of this campaign, and like there's a few things he needs to change, I think, but like it's an outstanding campaign. Like art-wise, it's incredible. What about you guys? Any other comments on this one?
I love it. I just love the vibe, the whole wizard, hunting monsters and the supernatural and all that stuff. It's great.
I would encourage.
I think it's amazing, but it's definitely not as good as Replicator. I mean, Replicator's just the best, Just saying.
Well, I mean, everyone knows like Replicator is covered up.
I would just say.
I was gonna do hand things.
I would just say for Stefani Renee that keep on doing what he's doing and being interactive with the community and interacting with the fans. I think he's doing a great job, and he's going to grow his customer base by doing that.
And you know what? He's doing a great job of communicating, although he can't actually
That's what I was going to say.
Communicate.
Yeah. Yeah, that he's doing a good job, right? Like his art is speaking for itself in a way. Like he doesn't even have to do much of a sales speech because his art and his work is doing it. Like people are falling in love with his work. Because he is from Brazil, so finding people who actually speak Portuguese, it is different than Spanish. So that is his biggest trick or obstacle is actually promoting, because there's one person he has to go with, and then it's more or less making sure their times are right. But definitely go back. Wizard for Hire, Thomas Moyer. I highly recommend it.
It's awesome.
He could use someone that could help promote him with it. That'd be a good idea for him, perhaps. Who's backed this one?
I have.
I have.
First day, I think.
I've backed it too.
Yeah, I backed Replicator 3, the full edition.
Shameless promotions.
Yeah. Every time you see him put out new art on Twitter, it just blows you away how good it is.
Yeah.
So, George, you obviously have a couple of concerns about the campaign. Let's air those out before we move on to the next one, just to give him some constructive criticism.
Okay, well, the first thing was the size of the posters, which now we know are A2, but knowing the size of the posters, how they're going to be shipped, and someone put it in chat, they're going to be shipped separately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which then I'm asking, the shipping he's charging is going to cover 2 separate shipments?
Apparently, the shipping there is ridiculously cheap. That is what I've been told.
So he's shipping from Brazil?
I think so. Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Where is the project originated, though? Look at the top. Show me the top.
It's U.S. I think it's what is it? Boom.
Yeah, it says Portland.
Portland, yes.
So what's going on here? Is it being shipped from Portland or Brazil? And then why does it say Portland on the campaign?
It's being it says Portland because I can explain this one.
Okay.
First, let's just say that it's not a stream unless George is bitching about shipping. Second of all, the person that's running the campaign for him is Interpreter, I believe. She is from Portland.
Yeah, that's pretty much the reason. He couldn't.
International reasons, maybe because they can't come from Brazil.
Yeah.
Indiegogo doesn't do anything in Brazil, so he had to have a U.S. person to do the campaign for him.
Okay.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Michael Bancroft says he's printing and shipping out of Brazil. Indiegogo doesn't allow campaigns out of Brazil.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There's your answers.
Yep.
Beautiful. All right. Any other final comments? Anyone on this one, or we'll move on?
No, just back this project. It looks awesome.
Yep. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to put George on the spot. George, what are we looking at next?
This is ones we love, right?
Ones we love. Yeah.
Johnny Phantasm.
Johnny Phantasm.
Yeah. So this is the second book in this series. The first one was fulfilled, I think, in the beginning of July or August. Everything was completely fulfilled before he launched the second campaign. So this follows a former assassin who has turned into a demonic possessed character and you're seeing his adventures through time. So the first issue was from 1977, and now we've leapt 8 years to 1985. So there's a lot of 1985 vibe going on. You'll see references to like A-Team, and you'll see stuff about Back to the Future. There'll be a lot of 80s fashion in there and references to the 80s. Lots of great swag has been unlocked already. This guy is famous for his poker chips. So I think there's been, 3 poker chips unlocked already, 4 trading cards, a fold-out poster, and he's very close to unlocking the next stretch goal, and I can't remember what that is. There was just so much stuff unlocked already.
It's another poker chip.
Another poker chip. The unique thing about this campaign was when it ended, it's 60 days, he took down all of the tiers and launched all new tiers. So everything is new. The cover is new. All the items that come with it are new. If you back day one and you back it now, you're going to get completely different items. It'll be the same book, but a completely different cover. He actually hired a comic veteran named Michael Golden, who was exceedingly popular in the 1980s. So he wanted to kind of evoke that 1980s vibe and brought him in to do a cover. This is the original cover here, which isn't available any longer. But I think the initial tier is $25, and you get like the comic, you get 4 postcards and an exclusive poker chip. So you're gonna get like a whole stack of chips if you back this project, and they're nice quality too. They're not like those little cheapo ones you get at the store. They're like Vegas quality chips. The first book was tremendous. Loved the art. The story flowed well. Super fast action. I just really enjoyed it. This guy fulfills. He's great talking to his fans, and he's reliable. So I highly recommend it.
I haven't backed it, but I will now based on what George has told me. So he's an assassin from 1985.
He's a gangster, not an assassin.
Well, I think he was killed during a hit.
Yeah, in the 70s, right?
In the
Yeah,
70s.
but it's more like
Yeah.
he's more like an Italian hitman more than like an assassin.
Yeah. Good point. Good point.
I think it's great, but you know, guys, if you were on day one of Replicator, you got the whole wax seal if you signed up.
That's the new cover there by Gold.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Gold
I like
cover
that
there.
cover.
Nice.
I'd also like to point out that to add on to George's, this is a newsprint, so it's like old school. You get an old school feel to it.
Oh, it's in newsprint? I love that. That's awesome.
And then also, this campaign is closing period on October 31st. So if you don't back it by October 31st, you're not going to get in. He's closing it out, period. So there you go.
He's launched.
Also, he's making toys. He's making a toy, right?
Yes, so he's launching his next campaign. I think he's going to have like a sign-up sheet as soon as this is down for his toy campaign next. He'll run that next, and when that goes down, he'll do the next book, which will be 1993, and he's going to upgrade the paper quality and the art style to fit 1993, like right when Image first started. So he's trying to evoke the era of each year that the comic book is coming out from.
That is dope.
And it seems like you get a lot of bang for your buck, George, with all the add-ons that you get for free.
Agreed. Yeah, the first campaign, I think you got 3 comics for $15, which I almost kind of didn't believe. Like, there's no way he's doing this, and he did it. Now, this is actually a 48-page book.
I got the first campaign.
Say
Great.
again?
I got the first campaign.
Yep. So this one is a 48-page single issue. But like I said, even if you get the smallest tier at $25, you're going to get the postcards, you're going to get the poker chip, and all the unlocked stretch goals, every single one of them. And I think the art's great too. So.
And has everyone backed this?
Yes.
Yes,
So on my to-do list.
4.
twice.
I think Patrick
Wow.
has the campaign with the most unique items that he's doing. He has the different cards that form the that you turn it over and it makes the cirrhosis Cecil picture. He's got the poker chips. He did the glasses. I think he has the best assortment of different things you're going to get from a campaign.
Yeah, he chose Garbage Pail Kids as his stuff from the 80s because that's what was popular in the 80s.
Oh man, I love that.
Yeah,
I love that so much. I had a bookshelf that had Garbage Pail Kids all over it.
Any questions or concerns on this one?
Yeah, Bancroft says he's going to back it eventually, and I'd tell Bancroft, you got 10 days left, buddy.
Yeah, I got 10 days. It's on my list.
Yep.
Yeah. I got a question. Why have you guys not gotten Replicator 3 yet? It's the best comic ever.
I don't know
It's
what
on my list.
I don't know what first, when you're annoying about Replicator or when you're trying to help me promote it. I don't know which one's worse. George, what would you like to pick up here if you're looking at backing this?
If you're brand new, even if you're just uncertain, the $25 tier right there is going to get you the book. It's going to get you postcards, an exclusive poker chip, plus all the unlockables.
Trading cards, not postcards. They're two different things.
Well, there's trading cards as part of the unlockables. So you'll get the postcards, the poker chip, and all those trading cards and stuff. If you want everything, if you want the previous issue, that here right there, all the gold. I think it has the 1977 graphic novel, the 85 Michael Golden cover, and a bunch of other stuff. Stickers, trading cards, postcards, you name it. But like I said, if you're new, if you're just uncertain, whether you want to trust this person or not, go for the 25. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong.
Postcard set.
You guys should buy Replicator because Rob has delivered many times before already.
That's true.
So you can trust him.
That's true. No, that is true.
The fly monster talks a lot.
Base Marine Comics keeps bringing up the fact I must have spelled Dan Fragger add-on cover wrong somewhere in my campaign. The Dab Fragger. I'll give this one a back, I think. I'll probably just pick up the Golden for myself. I've been back in so many campaigns like the last 3 weeks. It's been ridiculous. Like, I don't know.
I fully expect you to be doing reviews on your YouTube channel about all those campaigns.
I reviewed Thomas Moira.
The books, not the campaigns.
The book itself.
The book itself? Yeah, maybe. All right, Todd's Truth. Before we go, anyone else got any comments for this one?
Oh, yeah, buy Replicator, yeah.
Seems like
Johnny,
a favorite.
You need to be back in Johnny Phantasm. Corey was making a joke, but these creators that have delivered before, that's a big deal. This guy puts out books and he delivers to the customer.
He delivered. It was a fun story. It was great. I love the art. I backed it again, so I would recommend it.
Just before we move on, what do you think about these 474 backers? Do you reckon that's a good turnout, or do you think you should be getting more people than that?
I think he needs more love.
I think because of his color palette and his art style, it's a little bit different. So I don't know if it matches up to everybody, but I know he's going to change things up for 93. So I'm expecting to see more backers in 93.
He said his goal was to double his backers from before, and his original backers was 250, so he wanted to get to 500. And then his goal for the next campaign is 750, and then with the fourth one to be 1,000, which I think is all very feasible. So he's right on track here. He's going to hit 500 before this is down.
Yeah, I'd expect so. All right, let's go Todd's Truth.
Yes.
Campaign.
The one I want to talk about first is Only Death Can Save Us.
The one you love.
Yes. I love them both. I love both the ones I want to talk about.
Only Death Can Save Us.
Yes. It's the art is by Russ Leach. I hope it's Leach. Hope it's pronounced correct. But he did a secret tier first that already sold out, which was because Russ also used to draw the Doctor Who comics in the UK. And he had a secret tier that was the Doctor Who tier. And it came with some of his Doctor Who art and stuff from his comics then. And then as you can see, here it is, his featured tier there is a full print set of the characters from Only Death Can Save Us, plus the book for what is it, 53 US and 40 pounds. And it looks like a great book. It's about death. And the beginning of it was this fight with the demons to stop them from taking over. And then it goes from there. But his art looks great. The concept of the book looks great. And his campaign is great too. It's really simple, straightforward. You see everything. And Russ is a great guy. I've seen him on several streams talking about it and talking about some of the other work he used to do. And it just looks like a great campaign. And the book looks like it's going to be really good.
Cool. Has anyone else backed this or looked at this campaign, or is this a first for everyone else?
Oh, I backed Replicator.
Corey, mate.
I haven't seen this campaign.
I haven't seen it either, but it looks pretty cool. I like the art.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, he's got some great tiers. He's got some original art tiers too, print sets and different stuff like that. But I think the best one of the tiers is the featured tier for this set, because you get all of the prints, you get the book, you get all the stuff that's going to come with it, and then he's really close now to unlocking some of the next tiers add-ons now. So it just needs a little more love and backing and we can unlock some of the stuff.
Very cool.
But I love the art in it too.
Yeah, it's an
There's
interesting.
the characters there. There's death and there's pestilence.
And then right there, very 90s, almost like cartoon style art. I really dig that.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's going to be like a 90s style.
Yeah, I like a little bit of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from it. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, it looks like I said, it looks like a great campaign, and he's a great artist, and he can draw different styles too, as you can see there. And he, I think those are there's the perks.
What's this?
What's that one cover on the bottom left? That looks amazing. Mike Emirates.
What's this, Todd? Rob Willis here. What's going on there?
That's one of the. I believe it's one of the. Is that one of the prints? I think that'll be unlocked. Was Rob Willis, and then there's the other ones there with the artists who are doing them.
So are these to be unlocked, or are these stretch goals, or are these like?
Yeah, those are. I believe those are stretch goals.
Okay, because these are sensational. He should have them up, probably bigger somewhere.
I think here's.
So comics in the house. We'll be talking about yours in a minute, I believe. So hang on.
There's the stretch goals. Those must be the prints. Sorry, yes, those were the prints. These are the stretch goals that he's now added.
Yeah, I mean, these are really nice.
So I believe with that featured perk, the featured tier, you get those prints that were there by Rob Willis and them. I believe are the prints you get.
Okay.
Yeah, the perks. Yeah, I believe that comes in the featured tier. Yes, it does.
Set.
The full print set.
Yeah.
And you can see there's his stretch goals that he's close to unlocking the first one now.
Yeah. Is it just me that's finding it a little bit awkward to figure out what you're getting, or is it just me?
Yeah, I think the Replicator campaign looks way better than this, man.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, interesting. 149 backers, 10 days to go. He's fully funded now, 8,000 USD. Oh, these are in pounds, these stretch goals, which makes it a little bit more difficult to work out. Any thoughts, anyone?
I dig it. I think it reminds me of like those old Saturday morning cartoons. I'm going to check this out for sure.
Jezebel?
I saw that. I was checking it out and it called my attention. But, I have so many that I've been backing this month.
Yeah.
These that are coming out at the end of the month. But that one, it really caught my eye.
You asking me?
Good.
Yeah.
No, this one's not for me.
Not for you?
I think there's too much text in this. Replicator doesn't have that much text, but there's too much text in this.
Oh. All right. Let's Any final comments on this one, or we're moving on to Jezebel? Moving on. Jezebel lost pages, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes, we've got Philip in the house. Let's have a look at this one.
They really have my attention. They have me very excited. I get postcards in the mail and everything saying see you soon. So I'm very excited because they have all these great characters that are supposed to at some point get together, and they're from different genres and different worlds, and at some point they're supposed to get together and write the end of the world. So that has me very curious because it's a very ambitious project, and it has me very curious about how they're going to go do that, you know. And they're so interesting, each and every character. You have Crimson, which is an imaginary friend, and I had an imaginary friend when I was little, so that was awesome. So just that power to be able to have your imaginary friend become your freaking awesome. You have Masquerade, and you have Silhouette, and then you get to see, like, you get to have different stories about each of them, and then somehow they're supposed to come together at the end and save the world.
Hang on 1 second. I just have to show you. My daughter has got into my wife's makeup, so.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's awesome! You stole the show.
I hope that's not.
Nice job. She looks beautiful.
Very good, sweetheart.
Does your wife know yet?
I don't know. She's on a work call. I'm on a work call.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I just like how I was like, I don't know, but I'm doing a live stream, so I'll just let her deal with it.
We're gonna go back so you see where that's the hobo, and he's the one that can read the stories.
This one?
He's the one that reads the story. He's the one that's supposed to come and bring it all together. So yeah, it's very interesting concept. You know what it reminds me of in a way? So for some reason, I don't know, it reminds me of Inkheart, where the story comes, when you read it, the story comes to life, and you know, when you have the silver tongue that reads it, and the stories come to life. So it kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, this is Silhouette. Look at that. He's so awesome. He walks around in the shadows. Like,
is this in like a different genre, so it's going to have a bit of a different style to it then, as you said?
Each character
cool.
is from a different genre, so you even have a character that's like manga.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think one thing that's really impressive about Phil is he gets around, and not in a negative way. He puts in work. He works hard, and from what I understand, he is trying to make the experience for the backer a really memorable and enjoyable one. Like those postcards you get, man, they're not good.
Yeah, those are awesome. I mean, he's in the way he's keeping everybody involved and informed. Every week there's a new character, there's a new posting, there's always constant campaign updates. They're always on video, they're always in every other video they're there to say they're here right now. Hail State Brothers.
And Rob always posts out emails and stuff, keeps his followers informed and stuff about Replicator. You know, he's just the best. He's a good bloke.
I'm gonna say the postcard was a little creepy because it said "See you soon," and I was like, where are they? Like, they have my address, but I don't know.
He should have posted like a photo of him. Like,
I mean, I eventually got it. It was just a joke, but it was just like, wait, see you soon. Where are they?
Yeah, I've backed this one. I've backed this one. Respect Phil. I respect the hustle. I respect what he's trying to do. So I think, you know, if you haven't backed it, give it a look because it looks great. And he's a hard worker. Anyone else got any comments on this? Has everyone backed it?
I wouldn't back this. I would just back Replicator, okay, guys? Get the full tier on Replicator. Save your money.
George, you're a big advocate of always having Corey here. How are you feeling about that decision now?
Corey's an important part of the show.
It's too bad, George. Corey's dead. Okay.
Far out, man.
They created an additional storyboard where each character has an additional has a story. So it comes with a bonus comic book that they're creating. So that's what I got. At first I was like, did I get the bonus comic book? And then I went and I checked my contribution because I was like, oh my God, I hope I got the bonus comic book, because if I didn't get that, I'm going to be very upset. So in that, you get the both of them for $60. It's
Beautiful.
like getting two comics.
He's printing this month. We have Crimstone, the Comicsgate Deathmatch champion here, beating out people like Cyberfrog and Ghost to take the title. So that is a hell of an effort there. Great book. Looking forward to it, Phil. Anyone else with any comments on this one?
No, this looks really great. I backed it because I just love the look of the project as well, and that like she was saying that each character is a different genre, so each one will have its own unique look, which I thought that sounded like that would be really interesting to see.
Mm-hmm. I'm just curious how they bring it all together in the end.
He's got a ton of updates, so he's obviously keeping people informed. It looks like he's putting a lot into this one. So yeah, hats off to you.
Let me tell you, I backed Magic Cop, and it was a very good quality book. It was a thick book. I was very happy with what I had. It was the feel of it, the smell of it was great. I was very happy with that purchase. So I'm really looking forward to this one.
That picture there, Rob, that you were just bringing up, that shows all the characters, all the ones that were in the original book and all the ones that have been unlocked.
Nice.
She's hot. What's her deal?
I think that's Black Matt. Is it? Or is that the
No, that's the pianist.
The pianist.
Oh, you guys want to know who's really hot?
She's an assassin.
A ghost chicken replicator.
All right.
Why is the bed talking?
No, who knows? You can pick up $25 signed book here, which is really cool. Featured pack is a Bisley signed pack, which has hero stickers, fold-out cover poster. Simon Bisley signed it. Wow. And a bonus comic. So there's only 4 of those left, people. So get on it if you're looking to back that. What do you think about his backer numbers and amount raised? Do you think he should be having more, or do you think that's a good number?
I think he needs more. I mean, they've met their goals and they met their stretch goals, but I think that the more they're able to raise, the more they will give, because they are for the customer. You know, so far, the more they get, the more they give. You know, and I like that about them. And they have good quality product. By the way, they also have T-shirts and merchandise that they sell, and it's very good quality. I bought one of the T-shirts. It fit me a little small, but the quality of the T-shirt was very good, very high quality.
Is Jezebel's last name Zaid?
No.
It will be soon. It will be soon. I sense an upcoming adoption of Jezebel. Who's next?
I'm just loyal to people who are good, you know, who work hard, and I know they work very hard.
Yeah, they do. They do. Leroy or Eric, who wants to go next?
I'll go. It's fine.
Can I go next?
Oh, let Leroy go next.
Can I go next?
Was that, or is that Corey?
All right, Eric, it's you.
Go.
From Leroy. What are we doing? What are we looking at?
We're looking at Transhuman, Rivka's story.
Ooh.
So this is by one of your friends, actually.
That's by one of your friends? Okay, I just saw it was, it caught my eye mainly because I'm a big cybernetic junkie. Like pretty much anything that has some cybernetics in it, I'm going to check it out. And so this one just kind of popped up into my feed. I was like, this looks pretty sick. So I started scrolling through it. And what really got me was the variant cover of it. I thought it was really well done. And that's the tier I backed at. But yeah, pretty much anything that's got a bit of cybernetics in it, I'm going to check it out. The story, at least from what I could glean from what's on the project page, it's about this ex-soldier who had to have cybernetics implanted after an accident. And now she's stuck in this, it seems to be almost like the shadow war between, are cybernetics the next step of human evolution, or are they an affront against God? And then she's going to have, and she has, it doesn't go into too much detail here on the project page, but it's saying that there is something from her past that is going to be coming back, at least to haunt her in some way. So I gave this a back mainly just on the strength of its variant cover. I thought the variant cover looked awesome, and you're going to get to it soon. And on my love of cybernetics.
Cool.
And also the pricing of it is pretty good. So it's a 60-page colored graphic novel, and it's for $29 Australian. So here's the variant cover I saw, and I was like, yeah, okay, it's got me.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You guys want to know about another cool sci-fi comic book?
Does it have cybernetics in it?
My eye too. It's really hot.
So it's 32 US for one copy.
I mean, she's pretty fit. She's pretty fit, but Ghost is fitter, and she's got robot boobs.
So the only thing that actually did worry me about this project when I was looking at it, though, was his featured tiers. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to use those copyrighted characters. But outside of that, the pages themselves, like, okay, the art's flowing this way. I'm interested to see what happens next. And I want to know what this, because I believe, at least from the way he's pitching the book, that this character, it's going to be more of a character-focused story, and I'm a sucker for those as well. And I want to see how she's going to evolve as a character in this, and then obviously cybernetics. So yeah,
I've backed this one. SK, who's the creator, is a really good guy. He's fulfilled multiple campaigns. You will get your book if you back it. There's no doubt about it. He's a really good guy. I can give some.
Did I miss what size was the book?
I think it's 60 pages.
60 pages colored.
Nice.
I mean, he could improve on this campaign page though. Like, why is this here? We saw this yesterday with.
I've never even heard of this guy before.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Is he CG?
No, he's an Australian CG, I'm pretty sure.
No, he's not CG. He's not CG. He's doing his own thing, which is fine, you know.
No, it's fine. I just wonder why I haven't seen him around. That would explain why.
Yeah, because I didn't see that project either around too much either. I saw it yesterday and I was looking at it and it caught my eye, and then I was like, let me think about it because of that, because I haven't seen him in streams.
Yeah, he does a lot of books for kids and that kind of thing. So I don't know if he wants to get caught up in the whole,
absolutely not.
In the whole PG-ness thing. So yeah, I mean, he can improve.
We're such an evil hack group.
Sorry, Jezebel?
We're such an evil hack group.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what they tell us.
You know, kind of weird because doing the kids' book.
Well, that's good, Bancroft. Now 20 people have seen him.
This should be right up here, right here. I don't know why there's a logo here. We had the same thing with Darkseid yesterday. It's like people don't want to see a logo first thing; they want to see some kick-ass art. So, like,
I like the Replicator logo.
I like a breakout of the story. The first thing I want to know what the story's about. That's the very first thing I want to know, and then the art.
I want to have like this is 48 pages. Blah blah blah. It's about this, like
exactly. Like a quick blurb. I don't know. That variant covers what sold me though, so I agree that it should be the front and center, right there.
Yeah. That's a nice looking cover. And you're right; it should be up there at the top too, so people see that art immediately.
I just think that maybe he needs to come, or even if he doesn't want to join CG, there's a wealth of information on how to run campaigns. There's like way too many tiers in here. It's very confusing. I'm looking at it on the side. I think he needs some help, Rob. You need to get in contact with him.
Yeah, well, I'll reach out. We're actually good friends. We talk on Facebook a lot, so I'll make some suggestions. But you'll get it. You'll get a book. It looks good. It's 60 pages. It's good value. What do you guys think? Is this something that you consider backing, or you're not interested?
Well, I've already backed it, but I don't know what everyone else is thinking.
George?
It's good, but it's a little. I don't know.
I'm not backing this one.
I didn't back it. It's not on the top of my priority. Like I said, there's so many books coming out this month.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I mean, all the tiers, and what are these tiers with the DC superheroes? Is this just something art that he's doing, or is he able to even do that? Because
that's what I was wondering.
It's someone else's copyright material.
From what I understand, it's just like an original piece that they've drawn of Supergirl or Psylocke that you can get for Power Girl.
That's kind of weird that it has nothing to do with this book.
He does have one character at the bottom that's already sold, but you'd think he'd have more outside of his, like more within his own universe.
Yeah, that does seem kind of strange.
Yeah, and like I say this a lot, but run your campaign past people, like especially backers. That's what I did with Replicator 3. I ran it past pretty much all you guys here, and you gave me feedback on it.
Can you scroll up one more time? I want to see. So he's got $1,000, and so he definitely got that Bancroft bump from being on Bancroft show.
Yeah, probably. All right.
You would have
Any
thought with him knowing you, Rob, he would have asked you about campaign setup.
Yeah,
Surprised, actually.
Knowing that you're on your third one now and you've successfully done all these ones through, I would have. And the way you set yours up, and you even put out the thing about how to crowdfund.
Yeah,
it's weird. You got to rely on people and use those resources.
Yeah, for sure. Who's left for the ones we love? Me and Leroy?
Yeah.
Leroy.
That's me.
What are we looking at?
Mr. Davis.
Starlight Cats.
Yeah.
All right. Starlight Cats, where are you? Here we go.
I often complain in CG that there's not a lot of diversity in our books, and here is something that is different and well drawn.
Yep.
Art is fantastic. Shane had really listened to his fans when he was putting these tiers together, took input in. Matter of fact, he took one of these covers plus ash cans out, and we all griped at him, and he put it back in.
Rob listens to his fans.
He does.
He's a great drawer. He's just amazing. Buy a Replicator.
Starlight's Cats, the number 2 all ages book in CG.
So the $120 tier, they just added another the line art variant cover to it. So now you're getting an extra. Well, it's not really extra, but more than what if somebody are backed at the first day, they're getting an extra book in there. So I mean, it's all reasonably priced. $25 for this is standard for a CG book, but I mean, Shane Davis has been around. His art is excellent. If you're a DC fan like I am, you know him from Superman. He's not gonna put out crap. He doesn't do that. So, humming along for his first campaign. I mean, almost 50K, 500 backers already. So he's exploded on the scene recently with some streams we won't talk about. And now apparently he's a kickboxing legend. So there you go. But yeah, I'd like to get that trading card at 70K now that EVS is putting that trading card book with warts and all. I want all the trading cards to put into the album now. So I want like trading cards with every campaign. But yeah, it's nice and simple. I think you did it right for your first campaign. You don't want to get too in over your head, like keep it simple, keep your tiers simple, don't offer too much. And I just think it's a great campaign. Like I said, my main point is it's something different than everything else. So,
you guys who done 3 campaigns perfect.
Oh my God, Corey! No, Corey. Let's have a quick look here.
Excuse me, I'm not Corey. I'm a fly. Okay, that's discrimination.
Darkseid had his team change up the campaign page right away. He has both covers right on top with the info about the book. Good, man. Oh, it's just when people listen to people when they're trying to help them, it's really nice. It's a good thing to do. I'm not a huge cat person. This is something I have actually bought for my daughter, which you saw before. I picked up the Lion limited edition cover. The art, as Leroy said, is incredible. The colorist is sensational. Fantastic looking.
Yeah, those
book.
colors are amazing.
Yeah, especially on the cover like this.
Yeah,
you guys know what colors are amazing.
I think it's telling that Shane picked like the 2 hardest things to draw, like animals and a little girl, and put them in a comic where that's all he's going to draw the entire book. So that's quite the challenge for an artist.
And just look like Florida Explorer. Replicator is way better.
And Shane also created Dexstar and most of the Red Lanterns as well. So he knows what he's doing with that. And look at this, and just look at this art; it's amazing.
Right. Then there's Earth One, who like he talks crap about it, but I would never known Shane if it wasn't for Earth One. So, I mean, I like Earth One.
What?
Yeah, it's good.
Put a cat in it. Oh.
Yeah, 2 people have actually bought that tier already, where they have their cats drawn in, that's been taken twice. So you can get your cat drawn in for like I think it's $800. There's 8 slots available. I think 2 have been taken. So that's a cool tier.
Yeah, they'll be drawn in as the Royal Guard when they return to the Cat Planet for the Royal Guard for the King.
I love that. Actually, that's a great idea.
And another point is that Shane is a really good guy. He gives everyone a shot. I was on his channel yesterday, just shooting the breeze. He was promoting Replicator for me. Really good guy, really approachable.
Yeah, Replicator's real book.
Yeah, Shane and Yanzi are great. I love watching their channel.
Yeah, and he has the most epic spirals of all time. They're just thoroughly enjoyable.
You know who has epic spirals?
Me, you right now. So have you all backed this? Is this something you're going to get? Or
I backed it once, and I think he's going to drop us. I don't know for sure, but I think he's going to drop a surprise on us the next 30 days. So I'll probably be backing it twice.
Nice.
Yeah, I backed it too.
I backed it.
Bro, why are you so mean to me to fly? I'm like your number one fan, man. Number one fan. You know?
Yeah. I mean, who likes
You know,
flying?
whoever backed first on the campaign, I'm going to kill them, and I'll be the first campaign backer.
Yeah. George, you back this one?
I'm backing it once my credit card rolls over because this month's been rough.
Yeah. There's been a lot of good projects come out this month, I've got to say.
You guys want to know how I killed Corey? I killed him with a wrench.
Right. Yes. Very good.
Very good one.
Let's have
Shilling makes me very uncomfortable.
40K for one. It's crazy. It is crazy. Yes, very true.
Yeah, he just had a celebration stream the other night for the 500 backers too.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. At 2, he drew something on Frega's stream yesterday, the Ninja Turtle, at 2.5K subs. For he's going to give away that drawing that he did yesterday. So if you haven't subbed it at Shane's channel, go over there and sub, and you'll be in the drawing for that, or the drawing for that drawing, I guess.
The draw for the drawing. Yep.
The raffle for the drawing might be in here.
Yeah, there you go. Raffle. Yeah, he drew what? Michelangelo, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fantastic. Give this one a back if you haven't already. It is good, like Leroy said, to do a book that's not probably superhero related, something different. Perfect for your kid or grandkids.
The number 2 all ages book in CG.
Yeah. Any final points on this one? No. Okay.
No. Let's see what he produces. Let's see. It seems like it's gonna be a little kitty, but it's okay. I backed Howling Manor. And
You did?
Yeah, that was awesome. It was cute.
EBS Michael Bancroft. That's who.
Of all the turtle, who draws Michelangelo by choice? Clayton does too. It's strange. I'd probably go either Raph or Donatello if I had to choose.
You give me heartburn, Rob.
Those are my 2 favorite turtles.
See,
Raph 1 and
that's how I
Donatello 2.
know. That's how you know you should back Replicator 3. Rob's got good taste in turtles.
All right. Have we got to everyone? Is it my turn now?
Yes.
You forgot me, man. You forgot me.
Okay. What's your favorite, Corey?
I was going to say Replicator, but I guess I can't say it on this stream. So I want to say the Tilt 2 comic. TILT 2.
Okay. I don't have that ready to go, so we'll just move on.
Wow.
Pineapple Perception. Black Flag comic.
Wow. See how it is, man. Number one fan, and you just
send me a link in the private chat, Corey, and I'll get it up.
Tilt's by Doc,
this
isn't
isn't
it?
Corey. This is the Fly.
Oh god. Oh my gosh. I love Dan Fraga. He's such a good dude. He treats everyone like an equal. When he's a legend, that is just it's crazy. Like Corey gets on his stream, I get on his stream, and we just chat like we're friends, like we've known each other a while. And he does that with everyone.
Yeah.
I would back his campaign.
Corey won't be back because he's dead.
He's going to be kicked shortly too, this Corey Fly. Yeah, I would back his campaign just based on that alone, because you back creators, not just books. And he is a creator. He's such a great guy. But on top of that, I mean, the art's ridiculous. He's an amazing artist. He's doing a cover for me, and I can't wait for that. What do you guys think about Black Flag and Dan Frager?
I
think Replicator's better. That's what I think, honestly.
No, this is an exciting book. I'm really excited for it. I backed it, not necessarily day one, but definitely first week of release. Added a few add-ons too. I'm super psyched for this book.
All right, Rob, I sent you the link on Facebook. It's on Corey's account, but that's because I've stolen it. Okay?
Thumbtack is a man. He's the man. He is.
The art here is pretty outstanding.
Yeah. I'm excited for this campaign.
Yeah.
It looks so good. And that Shane Davis, I think it's going to be a print or something. The one that Shane Davis did for Gorilla looks amazing as well.
Yeah.
Where he's got the minigun. That is a great looking print.
I totally scored on this.
Yeah, right there. Wow.
I scored on this contest he's having this month. I won a drawing where he actually did a character for the Black Flag. So I'm going to get a shadow box. I've got Black Flag #1, and when this book comes to me, I'm going to get all the drawing and then those books all shadow box. It's gonna be cool.
I thought you didn't like original art, and that
I've never had original art before. Never.
Yeah, but didn't you say, Leroy, that any original art you get, you're going to give to George?
No, I said that was from you, because who the hell wants that?
Lies. Lies. Yeah. So I mean, pick this up. Just if you haven't backed it, you can get a Rob Willis limited edition cover, and this is probably one of the best covers I've seen. Honestly, it's crazy. This one here.
Like when we're talking about Stefan and Renee being good to the community, Fraga is another one that is absolutely outstanding to the community, the fans. Yeah. I mean, all this month he's been doing these streams. He's getting nothing from it, just doing it to entertain folks. Like, I think we need to get him to 200K. That's what I think.
Yeah, I thought that he was going to make more money because he came in so dynamic into CG. He came in with so much like enthusiasm and bringing everybody.
190K is a hell of a good time. I mean, that's a lot of money for your very first campaign.
But not only that, but he was drawing up every day and all the time and putting out his rap and just engaging the community so much.
Excuse me, guys, but Rob draws every day.
I hope we don't have to look at it.
You know what's out there that you can buy? Replicator 3. Did I say Corey dead? Said Corey?
This is
what are you talking about? Corey's not even here.
Corey's
this is Rob Willis's best piece. I'm just going to mute him for a minute. This is Rob Willis' best work we've seen today. I totally agree. I think this is his little art piece. Like, Rob Willis was already here, like at the very top, and then this piece took him just to another level. I thought he was incredible. And yeah,
Rob Willis did a cover for Replicator as well.
He did, which I just sold, by the way.
Which was even better.
It's crazy.
Just now?
Yeah, this morning it's sold. I put it up on the campaign yesterday and it's sold. So it's insane.
I'd have fly, and we're going to kill whoever bought that cover so I can own it.
Yeah. I want to kill that fly very much too. Yeah, he's only 8,000 away from 200K. He really deserves to get there. It's funny, like he just came into CG, and it's like he was never not there. He was just such good energy and such a good dude.
Yeah.
Him and John Malin have been above and beyond, in support of Corey and Clayton and myself. So, like, I love the dude as much as one man can love
And
another.
you know what? Dan Fraga has one of the best quotes for my book, but I can't actually put it on my book, which makes me kind of sad.
Why? It's got swearing.
Because his quote is, "That shit is magical."
Very good.
No, I agree. We need to get him to 200,000 so he can take off that bunny suit.
Yeah, I mean, I tend not
He's
to.
still wearing it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he's so adorable.
Like he's not like fully wearing it. It's more like as almost like a hat / suit.
I think
But,
it's become
yeah.
part of him. He's gonna feel naked when he takes that thing off.
Oh my god, it's so sweaty by
Well, it's summer too, so he said it gets really hot because it's a full onesie.
sweaty balls. Ew.
I'm not
You don't
one-
even have sweaty balls. What are you oohing about? Imagine if you had to carry them around. That sucks even worse.
Well, instead
I'm
of
not one
talking
to-
about sweaty balls, you know what? If you've already bought the book, get an AAT T-shirt.
George wants to leave now.
Yeah,
We're talking about sweaty balls.
Imagine you walking around with an AA shirt.
I'm not one to back campaigns more than once, but I might back this one again. I can't remember what I got. I remember I got something
Get a
and
t-
some trading cards, but
Get
I don't
a-
remember what it was.
Get a T-shirt, Rob.
I'm not a merch
Oh,
guy, Leroy.
Guys, just
really like it.
back Replicator 3 again.
I'd
Just
get
do
that
it.
other T-shirt, the T-shirt with the black flag. I like that. Oh, cat.
I heard if you back Replicator 3 that Rob's mohawk will grow 10 times bigger.
Jim Cox wants us to bring up Starblades. It's late, but one of the ones I'm most looking forward to, and it's going to print soon.
I don't think it was on the list.
It's not
Dude,
on the list.
I sent you the link to Till 2. I sent you the
What?
link to Till 2, man.
You're gonna have to skip. You're gonna have to skip the fly because we're getting to the next hour here. We got another row of campaigns to go through.
All right, just a quick
what?
one of this. Tilt 2, Doc Hogg, he's a good guy, good supporter of CG. You can get both covers $22 US, which seems really cheap. Doesn't tell me how many pages it is. Easily to find.
Got a nice amount of writing. Good colors. Yep. Man, the colors on that.
Doc's a
button
pretty
form,
nice guy. I've been on his stream before too. He's really nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Corey, why do you? Sorry, the Fly. Why do you love this one?
Well, he did buy Corey's artwork, but now Corey's dead, so he can't send it off. So I thought I'd promote it because I felt kind of bad that he's not going to get the drawing now because Corey's dead. So that's why.
Very good. All right, Doc Hogg. Tilt Part 2. I assume you can get issue
But
1.
it has pretty good colors. If you scroll down a bit, there's like this one butt shot that has like the perfect colors.
This one,
Yeah, that one, yeah.
that's good. I bet that's why the guy that did my the fan art for me as well. So it looks like the same style.
Yeah.
All right. Next campaign, we have moved on to projects we think need more love. Who wants to go?
Replicator 3 needs more love. Okay, guys, that's my one.
Let me go first.
I don't care if it breaks the rules. Replicator 3.
Leroy, go.
Bring it up.
Stuff you, Leroy.
Replicator 3. So
I choose Replicator 3 that needs more love.
Oh yeah, Replicator 3. Yeah.
Rob Arnold has delivered successful campaigns in the past. He has an excellent eye for talent. No matter who's drawing his books, they look awesome. I know we lost Alfecci, but we have this new guy who looks really good. I mean, the covers he has a cover by Willis or Kanan White, Fraga. I mean, Rob Willis, but he sold that one, so you can't buy it originally. But look, I mean, it's well-designed characters. Look at the colors on this. I mean, I don't know who's going to finish it now that Corey's dead, but the colors really pop at you.
I heard that Rob Arnold is like the best colorist, and he's just going to finish the colorist.
For all you guys that haven't been in CG for a while, he's got the feature tier where you can get the first, second, and third book. You can get all 3 covers in a tier, or you can pick whatever cover you want. So I mean, and you can get the everything tier, which has all the books. So, I mean, he listens to the fans. He's in the chats all the time. He's a great part of the community. Yeah, I mean, I think this book, as far as like Rob being in the depths of CG for as long as he has, we need to show him some love, and we need to get him to that next step. I want to see it over 50K.
Well said, Leroy.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you, Leroy. It's much appreciated. The support we've had has been incredible. Like, we had 204 backers day one, which is, it's insane for a smaller creator. What can I say? The original art, like, we had 5 pieces up, that's sold out. I put the Rob Willis cover up, that's sold out. It's going amazingly well. Like, we're 5 or 6 days in now. And
man.
20K. So
You're
incredible.
lucky that Corey guy didn't do a cover.
Yeah, I know,
He
right?
would have ruined it, man. Like, Replicator 3 is perfect already.
Yes, I agree. We're unlocking stretch goals, like, every 4K. So it's not like you're not going to get extra swag. It's all
I
happening.
don't want you to get the 20K stretch goal, though. I don't want Corey to get a bonus.
Well, I'm actually going to get the bonus, the fly, because Corey's
I don't want
dead.
the fly
I killed him
or
with
Corey to
rage.
get the bonus. No bonus. Can you give everybody but Corey the bonus, Rob? Can we do
Can
that?
someone please kill Leroy, or am I going to have to do it myself? I am a murderous fly. I have killed Corey. I will come for you, Leroy.
I just want to point out that the Fly has an imaginary wrench, and Leroy has 38 guns. So I'd like to see how that goes. So
39. I told you I got a new one.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
And the ice water.
39 guns.
I'll fly past his bullets.
Do you
Did we
really
lose
have
Dustin?
39 guns? That's crazy.
Yeah, I do.
So, I mean, give this a look. Lots of quality art, great covers, great story.
Yeah.
But let's move on. Let's talk about some other people's projects. Let's move on to George again. George,
Yep.
what have you got for us?
Yeah, so I got Hammerella. I'm going to pull that one up.
Hammerella, yep.
So this is anything I can think of as far as this person's history is impressive to me. He studied under Danny Mickey. Danny Mickey Studios, started inking for DC. He's done Aquaman, he's done Superman, he's done Green Arrow, and he actually did the first series of issues for Detective Comics when it relaunched under the New 52. So he's inked a ton of DC work. He's worked for Valiant, he's worked for Image, he did Spawn, and then decided he wanted to start doing creator-owned. So he went to Alterna, and he did Gods and Gears, for those of you familiar with the Alterna books. I think he writes and inks that. And this is set in the Gods and Gears universe. So this will be a new character that he's introducing here. And what Alterna is doing now is different. From what I understand, they have a subscription service where you can just say, I'm getting the first 4 months of the books, or the first 6 months, or the first year, whatever have you. I think that they're doing away with that for 2021 just because of the uncertainty of the times. And they're letting the creators have an Indiegogo round before the book gets put to newsprint. So even though this is with Alterna, it's going to be launched as a standard 48-page graphic novel. It will not be on newsprint. So this is his first campaign. He's got so many great tiers. If you can go back up again a minute, Rob, I appreciate you showing all some of these pictures. But look at some of the tiers he has up here. Look at starting right. Go to the featured one has pretty much all the swag you can imagine, but go to the very next tier. For $5 you get a sketch card. Now you can't tell him what character you want, but you can specify I want a Gods and Gears character or one of your favorite characters. So for $5 he's going to draw you a sketch card. There's only 4 of those left, so now's the time to grab it. Look at the very next one here. This I think is a little bit unique. You don't always see digital offerings.
No.
So in case you're worried about, I don't know if people don't want to hear this, in case you're worried about shipping, because it does get expensive. $10 gets you the digital edition of the book. The very next one, if you have a creator-owned character, I don't know if you might have someone, let's say Replicator or Kozor, or one of your own characters, you can have a
Don't mention that Kozo comic. It's bad. Replicator 3 is so good.
You can have a pro, a DC / Image / Valiant / Alterna creator draw you your character on a sketch card. $15, and that the next tier $20 get you the book, and unusually he's unlocking stretch goals without being funded, which I've not seen yet. So he set a goal for every 50 backers. So at 50 backers, he unlocks a card. 100 backers, he unlocked a second. He's at 150, unlocked a third. He's on his way to 200. He's not fully funded yet, but he's already unlocking stretch goals. And he's not too far off after he fully funds to unlock more pages in the book. I think his goal is 12,000, and at 13,000, he's unlocking more pages in the book. So, I mean, I just think this is a great campaign. The one there, the Rumble bundle, he recently re-added. That gets you the original 4 issues of Gods and Gears from Alterna, which will be on newsprint, and the new book, and everything is going to come signed by him. Plus all the stretch goals. And once you decide to back and you go into the checkout, there's all kinds of add-ons. There's stickers, there's pins, there's prints, you name it. Just like you had, Rob, in your Replicator, which I like the add-ons. Tons of add-ons here, very affordable.
Yeah, Rob's got great add-ons, guys. You should get the Replicator.
I got Base Marine Comics saying, you can see that in most anti-CG books as well. I'd rather have 1 or 2 CG books a year from one creator with quality art than rushed art for a monthly badly drawn comic. Here, I totally agree with that.
And
Exactly.
Ryan is saying with this, he's pouring his heart and soul into this book. He is taking his time. He's not trying to churn out a page, real quickly. He's making this the best work of his career, and I'm excited to see it. So yeah, it's only at around $7,500 pledged to the campaign. I think there's maybe 9 days left. It's not fully funded. I mean, for $20, you'll buy into this campaign, and you don't need to know anything about Gods and Gears to know about this story. It's set in that same universe, but it's a totally standalone story.
Oh, cool. It looks like we've got a backer for... We probably should have seen over these campaigns if we actually got backers for them or not, what we'll talk about. Maybe we'll go back and have a look at the end. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. What about you guys? Is this one on your radar? Have you seen it? Have you thought about backing it? What?
I've never seen it before, but I really like the style.
She looks like a Thor.
Mm.
She reminds me of.
I agree.
Yeah.
The ghost chick from Replicator. Look, yes, okay.
George,
But
I'm keeping Corey here for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What are you talking about? Corey's not here.
I like the lettering style too. I like having these clean, outlined borders. It's pretty cool. This art's nice.
I like the coloring. It's unique.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it remind you of Patrick a little bit, Leroy?
Not
Yeah,
as not quite as bisexual as Patrick. No.
Fair enough.
Very good. Let's move on. We'll go to Dutton because I'm not sure what's happened. He might be losing internet connection or something. So, Dutton, what is your project that needs more love?
Island 19.
Island 19. Yeah, true. Krevy, Island 19. Only 36 backers so far. Tell us a little bit about this one, Dutton.
Just look at the art. The art looks dope as fuck. But no, it pretty much takes place on the Bermuda Triangle, so it has sort of a Lost vibe to it as well. But an island on in the Bermuda Triangle is doing secret science experiments. I'm not really explaining it all that great. But just the artwork is what sold me on this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It has a nice, clean, Saturday morning style to it.
Yeah, the art looks really good. It's really vibrant.
And he recently came out as a CG, I think last week.
Oh, cool.
You guys know who else came out as CG? Rob did, but he done it ages ago because he's cool like that, you know.
Good input, Corey. I mean, Fly.
Yeah,
Stop
he
saying
was on
Corey's
Bancroft's
dead,
channel
okay?
the other night.
It's fun.
Corey guy wasn't even cool.
We've got Tank Ferret back to Island 19. Thanks, Tank, man. It's really cool when people back when we're talking about projects, so it's really appreciated.
That was good.
Yeah, this art looks really good. I like that.
And it's like 100 and something pages.
It's 100 something pages. Wow.
Yeah.
I like how it flows. It's pretty like. I guess the cinematography of it's pretty interesting.
It's pretty text heavy for me. But yeah, I mean the art looks great.
Did you say this looked text heavy?
Yeah, look up here. Hang on.
Well,
yeah, this is pretty text heavy compared to Replicator.
But look at some of the other pages. There's like 3 words on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
There's one panel. There's a lot of pages. Or a lot of text.
All that writing to cover up that symbol.
Oh yeah, that's very clever. Good spot there, Jetsabelle.
It really progresses like through the pages. It looks like it's a cartoon, like you're watching an animation.
Yeah, that's what I see. It looks like animated.
I think that Replicator looks like real life. The vibrant colors and everything just looks amazing. Real life. Like I looked at that book and I thought it was alive.
I'll keep the Fly here as long as you guys are enjoying him. As soon as that crosses, that's fantastic. As soon as that crosses over, you let me know, and we'll change it.
Come on, Rob. I'm your number one fan, man.
Oh wow, that's special. It looks like he's put a lot of effort into this campaign. He's only got 36 backers. We really need to kick that up again. 25 USD gets you 90 to 100 pages worth of comic, so that is good value.
Yeah, I've only seen him on one stream so far. Have you guys seen him on any other streams except Bancroft's?
No.
I've seen him on a Critical Blast as well.
Okay.
I have suggested a bunch of streams to him, and try to help him, like guide him, like go to Shay, go to like Alternative Comics on like Monday nights, open mic. Go here and here.
Comicsgate presents if you CG can get on with Malin.
It looks good. I'll probably back this, I think, after the stream. I'm in a big thing right now of backing creators that need a little bit more love, just because I've been there, everyone's been there. Someone needs support at any given time, so I'll back this.
Don't let Rob lie to you. He's been shamed into backing more people because he posts his backer number and he got waxed. As many books that he posted.
Dude, I knew I was going to get waxed because I knew Jetsabelle had like 190 and I was up to like 39 at that stage.
And I got it back right away, and it was still, by the time I went, I had a high number, and I was like, darn it.
Yes. Any final comments on this one? Anyone else? George?
By Replicator.
No.
I just backed it. I think it looks awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, it does look really good.
I think it looks too cartoony, too many words, and Replicator's better.
I would consider it, but like I said, a lot of great comics are coming out this month, so I'm holding on. I'm holding on. The one that explodes.
Replicator is already live, in case you guys haven't heard.
I backed Replicator.
What we'll do is we'll come back and check if we've got any backers on all of them at the end. Just no point starting on it now. Who's going next? Let's go to Eric Bitmanis. What have you got for us, Eric?
Awesome. Okay, I'm glad Justin came back on the call because mine is unstitched. Justin, I think you have an awesome project here. It is something unique, at least that I've seen in terms of crowdfunding comics and CG as well for the all ages category. I thought the story is extremely creative. The idea of a teddy bear having to protect a nightlight is awesome. And the art with it reminds me of those old. I want to say like Saturday morning cartoons. I got like a bit of a Powerpuff Girl vibe from that, if that flies. But it looks great. So this got it back from me for sure, and I think it needs more love.
Beautiful.
And I heard somewhere it's one of the 2 all-age books.
It's
There's not many all-age books.
You know, I think it's the #1 all ages book, but you know, Shane has more backers and more money.
What about Tug?
You know what? It's a good top 3, like 1A, B, and C. How about that?
I heard that Replicator is all ages. You can give it to your baby.
Go Jetsabel, just ignore him. Just talk over him. When he starts.
Howley Mansion by Caramella Brothers.
The what?
What was that? Sorry.
Howley Mansion.
Oh yeah.
Another kitty book.
I love the composition of that page right there. One with all the eyes at the very end. That final panel. That is an awesome panel.
It reminds me of something like Disney would have done in the '60s or something. But maybe
yeah,
more.
A little bit like that.
Yeah, like the old school, like can't even think of it. Yeah, it looks cool. Awesome.
And we are. I'm waiting on paper samples. And we're going to printers like next month.
Wow.
Congrats.
Nice. Congratulations.
Beautiful. Cool. Replicator is all ages. Even your baby can read it, or grandma. Please don't read it to your baby or grandma. Really unique art style. Lots of dynamic movement in the panels. Beautiful.
That's a big here.
Like I just love like Jason Brubaker's cover is absolutely killer.
And I saw you had Eric Weathers on the letters as well, at least down in the creators. Yeah.
Very nice.
And
I thought it was so unique.
Well, we're already like 12 pages in on chapter 2. The next part of Unstitch. And what is it? There may be a publisher as well.
Oh, awesome.
Cool. So let's have a quick look through the tiers. Dreamer, 55 USD. What do you get with that one?
You get both books, 11 by 17 poster, and a mini print.
Beautiful. Shane Davis is in the chat. We already talked about Starlight Cats. You missed out. Everyone was very, very complimentary and basically said everyone got your book. So congratulations. We're talking about Unstitched Dreamer. You can pick up the digital for 8 USD. That is a bargain. And Unstitched poster for 15. And then this cover here.
Yep. Laura Vimbasambati, who is the interior artist as well. And then you have Jason Brubaker's cover underneath.
I like that one.
And then we also have a retail bundle for like US only. And I'm actually doing a buyback. So they're going to get 6 books, 3 of each cover, and 6 mini prints. So if the local comic shop can't sell it, essentially it's for returnability. I'm getting it back.
Okay, cool. That's cool.
And
hospital bundle.
the tier I'm most happy about is this children's hospital bundle. This one, it's essentially $100 because of the shipping. 6 books, and all profits to the book go to St. Jude's Hospital. So the hospital gets books and money.
Beautiful. That's sensational.
Wow.
That's a really cool thing to do.
Thank you.
So just add in George as a moderator. There you go. This is sold out. Big Dreamer. These are plush toys.
Yeah.
The teddy bear.
Oh, they're down on the camera too.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful. Hang on. Let me go full screen. Oh,
Those are big.
Yeah. 10 of them made, homemade with glow-in-the-dark eyes. This is of the boogeyman, who is like an anti-teddy bear. And these are like
You guys know what's
big
cooler
teddy
than
bears
that?
on his back.
Rob has like these paper minis that are like way cooler than that for Replicator.
Okay, Corey's getting out of
They
hand
went
at this
back.
point.
Corey's not here.
I was getting annoyed with you, Corey.
Just
That's
a fly.
too much.
Have you heard him talk about Kozor? I'd rather have this Corey, George.
Corey's dead, okay, guys?
Yeah, this looks great.
But the bear is cool, man. Sorry, man.
I appreciate it, Fly. I appreciate it. Big words coming from you. You know, I heard you're the #1 Replicator fan, so that's an honor.
Today he is. It's one day of him being nice and 364 of him not being nice. Only 156 backers. This deserves more. If you haven't backed it, give it a look over and have a serious consider about picking up. You can pick it up for $8 USD just for the digital if you're overseas. And you can get the book for $25. There's 2 cool covers to choose from. I prefer this one, actually. But yeah, have a quick look at it. Anyone got any comments on this one?
No, it's exciting. It's a nice project. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna actually head out because my internet is acting funny.
No worries.
Thank you.
See you,
No worries.
Justin.
Bye.
See
you later.
All right. Who's next?
Me?
I am. You
Jessica.
guys haven't done me yet.
What are we looking at, Jezebel?
Mine is Black Tiger.
Black Tiger. Black Tiger.
The
Legacy
Legacy
of
of-
Fury graphic novel.
Yes.
Talk to us about this one.
I have it right here. It's awesome.
Oh, really? Oh, beautiful.
Yes, it's a very thick book. It's a great graphic novel. You get a full story. It does leave you with questions at the end, and it does leave with room for more. But you do get a story, you know. So I'm looking for a part 2. I'm waiting for a part 2. It's really great. It's a story of family and legacy and powers being passed down from generation. And it's also the story of the inner conflict of what to do. You know, what do you do with that legacy? Do you follow your parents' footsteps, or do you, follow your own? And he has conflicting loyalties, because he's part of the Red Dragons, but then again, he's also the Black Tiger, and he has a different opinion of justice than his father and what to do with these criminals. So, but then there's the sister who has always been his guide, because she's older and she's always been there to take care of the brother, and now she has to make sure that he's going in the right path. It's a great story of brother and sister, and it was great. It was very well written. There's martial arts and a lot of action involved, so it was good.
I've never heard of this one before, so this is cool.
It caught me. It grabbed my attention. I read the whole story. I mean, there were some questions here and there, but nothing that took away from the story. It was very good. The art is fantastic. I just think it needs more love. They didn't
I'm
have
impressed.
circles and stuff like that, but still, I just think it didn't get enough attention.
I saw it's 172 pages for $25. That's a really good value.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's a big book.
Look at that artwork. It's really amazing. It's really good.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Corey, what
I've
do you
never
think
heard
about
of this
these?
one either.
What do you think about these hot babes, Corey?
I think that ghost chick in Replicator is even hotter. And I'm not Corey Leroy. I'm the Fly. Corey's dead, everyone.
Far out, man.
Clayton, your brother, mate. Non-stop.
Yeah, Clayton won't be at Corey's funeral because he wasn't even that cool anyway.
Yes.
And I have it in hand. So I have it. This is why I'm saying, like of all the ones that because there's so many great books that need your love.
Yeah.
There's so many. How do I pick? And I was like, I'm gonna pick this one. I have it in my hand. I know it's a good book. It hasn't really received. It only has 104 backers. Only made like $5,000, and it's a good book. I have it. I read it. I can attest to it. So if you haven't backed it, I highly suggest you do.
I mean, that's exceptional value. $25, 172 pages. That is just insanity.
Great quality.
The art looks really good too.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of action, as you
This
said.
scene over here is insane. The scene where the two girls are fighting.
This one?
Go up one there. That scene is insane. It's sick. I had to go back and look at it like 3 times. The fight scene is so like out of this world. What they do to her it's crazy. And they end up throwing her in a dumpster. It's crazy. So it's a good fight scene.
Lord Crackhead says, over 100 pages is crazy for a first book, but in this case, the book was already done before he started, so the campaign definitely worth it. Yes. I like it how she's turning a little bit blue here in the face. Yeah, beautiful. Little tiny details like that is cool. George, back in this one?
I'm gonna have to put it on my radar. It's from Jezebel's sales pitch alone. I am curious. I want to go back and look at it later more closely, but it looks really good.
Yeah, you guys are fantastic. You're selling these campaigns better than the creators do in some circumstances. So they should be very appreciative of that.
You hear that, Shane Davis? You're terrible at selling your book. You're lucky for me.
Any final words on this one, Jezebel, or we'll move on to Todd's Truth?
No, you can move on. Just check it out. At least check it out. That at least do that. Please check it out. Look at it. Look at the story, because I'm sure that I ruined the little summary. Just go and check it out. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I didn't even know about this one. Definitely check it out.
Yeah. It didn't get that much attention. That's why I'm trying to push it. Because
All right, guys. I've had another list. You guys should all just check out Replicator 3 because it's just the best. Okay.
Yes, bye.
I murdered Corey for you, Rob. So you should buy it.
All right, Todd's Truth. Hit us. What are we looking at next?
U.S. Assassin.
U.S. Assassin. Bam. Mark Polton. Go, Todd.
Yeah. It's written by Mark Polton and drawn by Mike McMahon, and they've already put this is book 2, and the first one already was really, really good. I liked it. This one's got the featured tier, which is the fan pack, which is book 1 reprint, book 2, and a sketch for $75. And then it breaks down where you can just get the book itself for $25, and it's about I guess you'd say a Black Ops guy. It really reminds me of the old G.I. Joe from like the 90s. And it's got that same feel to it. It revolves around him joining a secret team and then being betrayed by that team because they messed up a mission. And they tried to kill his family in book 1. And then this is book 2, which brings in the new villain, which is this guy here with that he's fighting on the roof there. The U.S. Assassin is the one with the dual swords. And everything about this book is really good. Like I said, Polton's writing is awesome. McMahon's art is awesome. This is just one of those no-brainer ones to me, I think. It just needs some more love because, and you've got Mark Polton who did Graveyard Shift. And so it's really funny. And it came out, I think book 1 came out originally with Graveyard Shift. And this one just seems to have slipped under people's radar, and I think it deserves more attention. I mean, look at the art in this. It's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, Replicator is like real life, though. Just saying.
Jezebel's still laughing, so I assume we're not kicking the fly at this stage.
As you can see, they've got a lot of good tiers, and as you can see, the art is really awesome.
That's a great cover. I love that. That gives you that old school feel.
Yeah. And that the book does too. It gives you that feel of like I said, the old G.I. Joe is what it feels like to me when you read it.
Interesting.
And you can't go wrong with Mark Polton's writing. He's a great writer.
Yeah. Some cool art.
So there's some of the stuff for the next book, and then
Tank, you can't leave. You got to stay to the end, mate. Got to stay to the end.
Yeah,
Sorry,
don't
no leaving.
leave, Tank, or I'll murder you like I murdered Corey.
And then they've got their stretch goals right there at the bottom.
Yeah.
And they can see, and then they just done a great job. If you read the first one, then this one is like a no-brainer, really, because the first one was so good. And you've got to love in it. They have if you haven't read it, there's a dog in it, and he's called Bazooka Dog. So he carries a backpack. I believe it's the backpack, but all these different weapons can pop out of the backpack.
Yeah.
So it's that part is I laughed out loud at a couple of the scenes with the dog because it was so funny that here's this dog and all of a sudden all these weapons just pop out of him. It's like, whoa, okay.
Awesome. What about the rest of the panel? What do you think, Eric?
I really like that one cover there, the Spider-Man homage one.
That
looks awesome.
The one down here.
Yeah, the one way down where he's kind of in a crouch with his hand down.
Yeah, that should be up higher, man.
That should be higher because that looks unbelievably good.
I'd put that right up the top. That looks fantastic.
I think
George,
that's the cover for the reprint of Volume 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. George, hit us with some knowledge.
I think that cover is overdone.
This one?
Yeah, I've seen it in so many campaigns, even in CG. I must have seen it 5 times already. I'm sorry, I don't want to bring everyone down, but this one's just not for me.
Yeah, the Replicator cover is so much better.
Right, very good.
George tells the truth.
What do you think?
That looks good.
Yep. All right. Anything else, Todd?
No, that was the pitch.
US Assassin, check it out. You can pick it up for $25 US. You can pick up the reprint here, or you can pick up book 2 if you haven't got it. There would be a tier for all 3, which is this one, I think. Yep. And
yeah, that's book 1, 2, and the sketch.
Pretty good value there indeed. Bancroft agrees with George. Leroy says George always poopies over everything. And who are we up to next? Who hasn't gone?
Me.
You haven't gone, Rob.
Has Leroy gone? Have we done Leroy second?
I haven't gone yet.
Yeah. Leroy did Replicator. How could you forget that?
I'm just thinking about everyone else and not myself. That is okay. I'm going to do
You're
mine.
not thinking about me, your number 1 fan.
Mine is Grey Matter. That's by Eric Bittmanis.
Oh, I recognize that book.
He's on the panel with us here. Eric is a good dude. One of the reasons I would back a campaign is based on the creator and the fact that he has, he's delivered on 4 or 5 other books, Eric, at this stage.
4 campaigns, 5 books.
Yeah. So this is like a cyberpunky, futuristic story about this chick finding a little girl who doesn't have cybernetic sickness, which is plaguing the world at this stage. But Eric can probably pitch it a lot better than me.
Sure, yeah. So the main character, Leah, she is one that had to have cybernetics put into her at a young age after an accident. And unfortunately, cybernetics in this world slowly poison the blood within a user's system. The more you use your cybernetics, the quicker you're going to die. And this little girl that she finds doesn't seem to have any trace of the cybernetic sickness in her. And she's very, very valuable and sought after by many of the mobsters and shadier denizens of this city that she lives in. And
Cool.
so Leah, the main character, has vowed to get this girl to safety.
Very nice. And I quite like this cover here. Let me just go up this one here, Grey Matter.
That's the Indiegogo exclusive. That's a fun one. That's my favorite as well.
Beautiful. This panel here, or this page here, is fantastic as well. I love how you guys have done that. That's great.
Yeah, we wanted to open up strong, so we had 2 full page spreads are open up the books. You'll see them at the very top for the interior pages. So yeah, Sarah wanted to go big and be as showy as we can, so we went 2 full spreads to open it up.
Badger Bolt Comics saying, wow, so the cybernetics poison the host just like Wolverine's adamantium skeleton. That's cool. You got Michael Bancroft saying, is this an ongoing series, Eric?
It's going to be a limited series, so we are going to I have planned about 5 issues. I prefer to have limited at the moment, just because I find it's, especially as a small creator, it's easier to complete and then easier to pass around to friends as well as take to cons.
It's 28 pages, which you can pick up for $15 US. It's in Canadian here, so just bear that in mind. Or you can get a bit digital for $4 US, which is crazy cheap, Eric.
I'd like to make it approachable.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I've backed this one. All the draw-means have sold already.
Yeah, those sold out pretty fast, actually.
Wow, that's awesome. So,
Yeah,
question: is it with the cybernetics? Everybody is got cybernetics. That's why there's the poison going around, and the little girl has none.
Almost everyone. The girl has plenty. She's just not affected by this sickness that seemed to affect everyone else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
so she's like the Messiah character for it.
That's a story cheat. That's clearly a story cheat.
There have been stories that are similar to it as well. If you look at like Children of Men and stuff like that, which I did draw a lot of inspiration on when writing the book, as well as the Lightbringer novel series. If anyone's read that, a lot of inspiration drawn from both.
Michael Bancroft says, going to be in demand long?
Hope to be in demand for a while. We have quite a bit of a production schedule for it. Sarah's doing this in her spare time. She got a full-time animation gig about a month before we launched the campaign, so we had to extend out our production finish line a little bit. So we extended it out to next summer. So we're hoping to be in demand for a little while production is ongoing.
Will I get that sweet maple syrup at my back?
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, but seriously, guys, I know there's a lot of quality campaigns come out this month, but $4 US for a digital copy, that is like a cup of coffee price. Give it a consider, and if you've got a little bit extra cash, pick up the single issue. It's only $15 US, so get on it. Bancroft says going to back this one at some point. Back it now, Bancroft.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Put your money where your mouth is.
I just thought of a way to add maple syrup in. Rob, I'll do the wax seals you did, but I'll use syrup instead. We'll see how that goes.
I think I'm going to hit 200 this month.
Beautiful. Anything else you want to say on this one, Eric?
Not so much right now, but thank you so much to everyone who helped us get to that finish line there. Really, really pumped to get this book moving forward. It's been something that Sarah was very excited when she approached with the idea. So, yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah, and you're funded now, so it's actually going to happen. I can attest you will get your book. I probably have them over here somewhere. I'll get them another time. But yeah, you will get your book that he does deliver. So no need to be concerned there. Let's have a look at a couple of other campaigns. Does anyone else have anything to say about this one before we move on?
No, this looks great. I didn't know about this one. I'm definitely going to look at it.
Oh, thanks, Todd.
Replicator's better, okay, guys?
Let's have a look at the Lucent. Michael Bancroft.
Not this comic. This guy can't even draw hands properly. It's ridiculous.
Well, he's improving. That's a good thing. 607 backers for a first-time campaign is absolutely insane.
Wow.
You've got he's beaten Johnny Phantasm too, and the Zane and the Lost Boys, which is incredible. So hats off to Michael. This campaign is probably laid out the best out of any campaign I've seen for me personally. The color palette, it all works together. There's not too much text. The rewards are simple. It just looks really schmick. Have you guys backed this one? What do you think about it?
What does it look like?
Schmick. Really good.
Oh.
Learn the new word.
Yeah, I needed a translation for that one. I
Yeah.
love that UV spot there on the cover, though.
Really good.
Yeah.
I have a list of like 6 books I have to look at again in November.
Wait,
which I
slow
now-
down here. This looks amazing. Holy crap.
which I now added to 8 because of Jezebel and Eric. But this one's on my list of things I have to look at next month because
Oh, damn. Where is this book? I'm going to back that just for that picture right there.
You see that?
Look
Yeah.
at the colors. My God.
Yeah.
Have you really not seen this before?
I've not seen this. I'm very, very quiet on Twitter for the most part. I miss a lot of good stuff.
there's a print I really like. It's a woman floating in like a library.
Yeah, the print he did. Yeah.
That's my favorite image from this book.
The book looks really good, Eric, but don't watch the streams, whatever you do.
Don't
They're
watch the
awful.
stream? Okay, cool.
Bancroft says, Eric, follow me on Twitter. Hopefully we can get you on the show.
Sure,
Make sure you
yeah.
do that because you guys are both really good guys. So, yeah, the color palette on this one is fantastic. Michael sent me a preview of issue 2. I want to say
man.
like a year ago.
Color
And-
palette on Replicator is way better. Way better.
Breathe
These guys'
one,
colors
two.
are just flat. Yeah.
Breathe, 1, 2.
I had not seen these. These are new, right? These were added.
I don't know. Okay, this might be new. You might be right. You might be right.
I don't know. They've been up for these. I think these ones have been up for a while. He put the new. I think he put the new print up. He did. That looks really amazing.
Wow.
I just backed that. They're
The
done,
thing
done.
about the
that
Lucent
one.
is Michael looks like a
There it is.
Michael
That's the
looks
new
like
one.
a professional colorist,
Yeah.
and this is his first book. I mean, so take that. I mean, he's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, look at that scene with the library. Look at that's amazing.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how long that took him to do. That looks horrendous.
That's
I wish.
incredible.
I bet Corey before he. I bet Corey Barton before he died wishes he can color like Michael Bancroft.
Oh no way, man! I think that Replicator had more intense drawings than that. I reckon this whole scene has just been traced because this guy can't draw. Okay, so he's just traced the whole thing. He traces the hands, he traces the feet. Michael isn't that great. If you want to buy a book with badly drawn hands, get the Lucent.
Okay. Thanks for that input, Corey.
Oh, why you got this up?
Kozor.
The creator guy's dead.
Oh, well, I'll take it off then. Do you want me to take it off?
Yeah, man. I don't care. I'm just a fly, man. Doesn't
Jeez.
matter.
There was a book listed in your description, Rob, that you haven't talked about yet. Are you still going through stuff?
Oh, that probably would have been one of Adam's choices.
And I want you to talk. I want you to talk about it. So don't spend too much time on this book because the guy's dead anyway.
Is it Pirate
Yes.
Queen?
Yes, boss.
No.
Which book was it? Which book was
It was called War Party,
Yes.
and
That's one of them I really think is great too.
and I've heard a lot about this, and I have so many questions. And Michael Bancroft specifically mentioned this earlier, like, oh, some creators price their books too low, and he listed the people, and this was one of them. And I mentioned in the chat that when folks price their books low, to me, it's a red flag.
Oh,
Like, look at this. Like, I want to know, because I want to back this. 6 issues for $25. Does that
That's weird.
does that not sound too good to be true?
How big
That's
are
really
these
low.
issues?
Yeah.
How big are these issues?
Yeah, and that's my other question. If this guy's drawing this, how much of the book?
22
Yeah.
to 30.
140 pages, so like 25 pages a piece set each. How much of this book is done? How long did it take him to get that much done? How much more has left to be done? Like, what's the fulfillment schedule of this? I have questions. Who do I address these to?
And the most important question is how much is it shipping?
Well, he was
I
just
feel
on
like-
he was
I
just
feel
on
like
Bancroft's
George is
stream the other
addressing me.
night.
I feel like
What'd you say?
George is addressing me. I don't know, George. I don't know the answer.
I feel like no, I'm not trying to be funny. This is your show. Plus, you're kind of like the godfather of this stuff, so I feel like I have to ask somebody. So I
Yeah,
am
Rob-
indeed.
Rob is the godfather.
Listen,
I
that
am-
was a great deal because paying $15 for a
This
floppy,
looks freaking great.
Yeah, it does.
Look at that.
Have you guys seen how great Bob Mohawk is?
Is this not too good to be true? Like, is someone else not saying, wait a second,
I feel like it is, George. I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel like, yeah, he's going to have to explain things, I think.
You can't
Okay,
mute the
read
truth,
the
Rob.
read the chat, Rob. Michael wants to come in. He's going to explain it to us because he can take over the show for us.
No, don't get that guy in here, man. He can't draw hands.
Yeah, he was just on Bancroft's stream the other night, and they were talking about this.
I'm not asking to talk the guy down. I just don't know, and I just want some more information.
Yeah, because it looks really good. This is one of them that I've been looking at too.
This is one of the 6 now 8 that I was talking about.
Wow, look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's really well done.
All right, I've dropped Bancroft the link, so George, you better hit him as hard as you're hitting me.
He's going to come on. I'm going to be like, nah, I'm good.
It was just a thought.
But Jezebel, what do you think? Like, what's your opinion on this? Did you back this over?
My opinion lately on floppies is for me, it's a waste, right? Because I'm only getting a little tiny taste of the story, and it's like a tease. And then
Oh man,
I can't.
the stream just lost its value by like 50%.
It's crazy. I don't understand. I can't. But then I get graphic the whole story, so I get the like this one is 6 stories in one, right? It's divided into 6 chapters, so it's as if I'm getting 6 floppies for the value of $25. If you think about it, as opposed to being printed separately or printed in one book, I am getting 6 stories.
So you're a graphic novel collector only, basically.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that it's getting to me. Like, I have all these books. I have all these floppies. But as of now, as going forward, I've been a little let down by the floppies. So thinking about it, like, I was looking at that Gray Matter, right? And the first thing that came to my head is it a floppy, or is it a graphic novel, or is it a trade, does it have like, is it more than, is it a complete story, or does it have more than just, I don't like the 28 pages, it's too short.
So Michael, thanks for coming in. My question is this War Party book better than Replicator 3?
Well, there is an issue of someone pointed out that he does have clouds. He does have the moon in front of the clouds at some point. So, I mean, he gets a point off for that. But I think that was the colorists.
I think that was on Kozor. That was on Kozor.
Yes, yeah, I heard your they're not really a complaint, I guess.
It's concern is the
concerns,
word. Yes.
Yeah. So okay, first off, this guy is an absolute pro. He's not. This isn't new to this. He's already done, I think, 2 or 3 books before. He's done a 200-page graphic novel that he sold. I think he said 6,000 copies through Amazon. And that was all completed, all fulfilled. This is all pre-CG. The guy has been making comics since the early 90s. And he dipped out of it to get into animation because he just saw the comics direction wasn't really going anywhere for him. He got back into comics. So he's been making a movie for 7 years. It's an animated movie. He's a hand animated teacher. It's called Dogtown or something like that, and it's still in production. But the comic, he got back into it because of Zach and EVS. So that's how long it's taken him. I'm going to say a couple of years. He's got this pretty much all done. He says he's going to fulfill it in June next year. He works with his colorist, just him and his colorist together. And I don't know why he's done it like this, the 6-issue thing, why he didn't just put it all in one volume. But that's the way he did it. And I said to him, why is it so cheap? And his answer was, it's not. $5 is how much a comic book costs in the store. And I was like, yeah, but this is crowdfunding, this is independent. And he's like, well, I didn't want to charge more than they charge in a store. That was it.
I wonder if he's just trying to build a customer base, George.
Yeah, I've heard so many people that I really respect talk about this book. It's just, like I said, it's just red flags for me. The backer count is low, the price is low, the quality looks incredible. Sometimes when something looks too good to be true, I wonder if it is. That's all I'm saying.
Can I interject to that though? Hybrids, the first time that it came around, it only had 31 backers. The first arc, and it came out in floppies, and I think it's 6 floppies that I got. Beautiful books, great story. It was a separate. He just did it. He redid it now. He just put it back out again as a graphic novel. The first arc. But the first time he brought it out, he brought them out as floppies, and it was 6 separate floppies for $30.
So, yep, and people in the chat are saying I'd like to see him come on a live stream. He was on my stream yesterday. He's a legit dude. He's a good guy. He should be on more streams. He's got a channel. He's called Professor Murph. The channel is still small. It's only got 200 and something subscribers. He just opened a Twitter account. So that's why people wouldn't have seen him around. If most of us are on Twitter. He's on Instagram. That's how he got in touch with me.
Do you think we can get him on a real channel like Corey's channel, though?
Hopefully. I told him, get out there. I mean, he's going to try.
He doesn't have a
He's going
channel.
to try, but his previous book, his 200-page graphic novel, looked just as good as
this Bancroft guy's voice. He just bores me.
Do we have to have another talk about you talking over guests?
Without being funny,
get back to drawing hands, man.
Without being funny, if this guy was on How to Draw Comics, it would be a huge boost for him. I'm not trying to be funny.
No,
but
you're exactly right. That's what we said to him. Get out there, man.
I understand your concern, though, George, because it is, like, how are you going to do this when everybody else is doing it differently? What is your secret, right?
Right, exactly.
But it has been done, and you know what? To be honest with you, I prefer the whole 6 stories. I prefer if you're gonna bring out a comic, give me something substantial.
I don't think he's arguing that. He's just arguing that the price is a bit low. I'll say this though: we're talking about going on streams, and I had this conversation earlier. It's not who you go on with. I want to see you on with everybody. I want to see you on with Malin. I want to see you on with Barton. I want to see you on with Bancroft. I want to see you everywhere, and then I'll feel comfortable. Just going on Bancroft's stream is not going to do it for me, especially on a campaign like this.
You're right.
Yeah, John says that all the time too. Like, it's not just his channel; it's a combination of all the other channels combined that give people confidence. Like Leroy's saying,
I had all the exact same questions that you guys have when I first saw this campaign when it launched. I was like, "Who is this guy?" And I mean, it looks good. Is he CG? Is anyone hearing anything?
Yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Corey. Of course, it's Corey. He's playing my trailer.
I had the exact same concerns, so I was very, pleasantly surprised to hear him come on. He's fully CG. He just has a really tiny, social media footprint, I guess.
Michael, if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Did you back it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was really good. I think I'm going to back it just to see, because after hearing him on Bancroft's stream, he seems like a really good guy. He's legit awesome. I mean, with the stuff he can do, and he's a professor that teaches animation and stuff, and it just looks good. But like George, you said, that the thing that Bancroft asked him was the price. Why is it so low? But he gave a real legit answer. So I'm like, okay, I'll have to check this out too, because I do love anything with the Native American theming like this and Bobcat, because my godparents are Apache, so I love this kind of stuff. So I will probably back it, because I want to see too if it's as good as it looks.
Yeah,
Christine, what's the name of his graphic novel? I see she's found it on Amazon.
I was just looking it up.
It looks
too.
legit. It looks totally legit.
All right, Corey, have a good one, mate. Bye.
Oh my God.
He just kicked him out.
Wow.
I do.
Trailer.
When Todd says he digs it, when Christine in the chat says he digs it, I know these guys are loyal backers. It means a lot to me too. I'm definitely considering this even more now that we spoke, which is why I wanted to bring this up. And Michael, thank you too for clarifying some of the questions.
I want to bring one more campaign up, Rob, if you don't mind, before you drop. The next book I back is gonna be Dragon's Rage. That's the next book I'm gonna back, because Jimmy Reyes has recently come out and said he is CG, and I am going to support that. The book looks good, so That's the next book I'm backing.
Oh, did he come out? I didn't hear that.
He did.
There you go.
Look at the dragon. It's beautiful.
Dragon's Rage.
I remember when we talked about this, was it Leroy on your channel, that we weren't sure because he hadn't come out yet and said he was or
Yeah,
wasn't?
that's why pretty much I want to say, I want to clarify, like he came out, and if I'm going to say it means that much for him to do it, then I need to put my money where my mouth is and back him. The book looks really good too, so.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about this and we were all like, wow, it looks really good, but we were like, but we don't know. Is he or isn't he? So that's really good that he came out now, and now everybody can take a look at it. Because he's got Finch and Willis covers. This is really.
That's my question here. I've never seen a campaign where the covers are different prices.
I think he probably had to pay Finch to do it. Maybe I'm hoping that's why. Like,
what about the other guy?
Well, Finch is 30. The other guy's 25, right?
Maybe one artist is cheaper.
Yeah,
than
Willis.
And Jimmy is 20. So
yeah, but it's his own book. Like, if you have to pay these guys, I'm hoping that's why. I don't know. I didn't ask him.
And then my counter argument to that is, well, I'm sure that Rob had to pay Dan Fraga and Rob Willis and Kanan White, but it's still all the same prices.
But I think Finch probably goes for more than, because Fraga's probably given. I don't know. I don't want to talk Rob's business here, so I'm not going to say anything.
I've just never seen that before. That's just me.
I'm going to guess that Finch probably costs a lot because he's in demand in the mainstream.
Ooh, he's a big guy.
He is.
Ooh, let me add an extra $10 to here.
Corey is alive. Should I unmute him?
Hey, Corey lives.
Oh, Corey, hi.
What did you back? Leroy?
Oh, I'm going to back it probably tomorrow. It's the next one. I am going to back this.
Oh,
one.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to back the Finch cover.
Is that the first one there with the?
Yep, the one on top. The one on top, David Finch.
30 USD
yeah,
for a
Dragon looks good.
32-page book, though. What do you think about that?
It's expensive. I mean, I don't know how long Reyes has been around CG, and he doesn't understand like 48 pages for $25 is the standard. I think maybe he needs to look around. I think maybe you have you talked to him yet? I know Bancroft. I think Bancroft has. Have you, Michael?
Jimmy Reyes?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, he needs to talk to you guys, and maybe, maybe you guys can show him how CG works, I guess, a little bit. But
Well, that's good too. What Darren just said.
I don't like the thumbnails.
Yeah, I don't either, honestly. But that's, whatever.
Finch has said nice things about Frega and EVS in the last week, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys about
that. So, it's good. That's good. All right. That is pretty much all the projects that we wanted to talk about. Is there anything else you want to bring up before we...
I just wanted to apologize about the fly. I did not know who the hell that fly was, but, I killed him with a wrench. Okay?
Yay, thank you.
Yeah, look, Christine saying, I was going to back with $30 for 32 pages, puts me off, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Replicator 3...
don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit.
Replicator 3 is half that price for the same amount of pages. I don't know. I wouldn't back it at that price for me. Maybe one of the other covers for sure. You could definitely do.
You see, sometimes when I see something like Gray Matter, I ask myself, is there going to be a part 2? Should I wait? You see, like I didn't back Replicator the first time around, but
it would be good.
Time, and I'm going to get 3 books. So I'm going to be very happy, right? I'm going to be reading a lot of Replicator.
It would be good if you or Bancroft or Corey can get him on, or Clayton can get him on and ask him these questions for the fans, us fans. That would be great. If you can reach out.
Wait, so you guys want to come on my show?
I'm pretty sure Clayton had him on.
Clayton's
already had him on, hasn't he?
Clayton had him on, yes.
Yeah.
And these questions weren't brought up?
You guys don't ask our questions.
You guys sit around on these streams and tell each other how great you are and never ask the hard questions.
I mean,
except
I
for Rob.
always notice the chat guys. So.
It's a bit hard though, Leroy. Like, because we're creators, we're not just fans. We can't go around we can't really ask all the hard questions that we'd like to. I'd say.
But if you don't, who does though? That's my question. Like you do, Rob. You do a good job. You like.
I agree.
Hey, you've always done it, Rob. I'm not trying to hate on you, but somebody's got to. And if it's not you guys, then who?
Yeah.
Well, if you need a bad guy, Rob, I'll take that part.
Yeah, like, and no offense, but like when I was talking about that stuff about War Party, it wasn't meant as any disrespect. And Michael's first question was, since that thing he said was, it was my complaints. And I know he just messed up his words, but it's not complaints. I'm just concerned.
Yeah. It's important. You want to know if the money you put down is going to actually get you what you pay for. That's fine. That's totally acceptable.
Yeah. That's why I think these streams you do, Rob, is awesome because, asking people the questions, and then we're asking the questions of, just like that. What is going on with this? Why is this one so, you hear all these from us. That's why I think that you doing this is awesome.
Yeah, I think it's really valuable, and I really like talking to you guys and getting your opinions because, like, we're creators. We think what we think how we think. We think we know what we know. But you guys tell us what it really is, and that's invaluable for us. For me, anyway. I'm sure Michael feels the same way. Lots of people are saying $30 plus $25 for shipping for 32 pages.
That's the thing, yeah. It's
like,
it hurts.
Oh crap! 25 shipping.
Wow, that's
she's in the UK.
Oh, UK.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, she's UK. That makes sense.
I'm when you're buying from a lot of great books are coming from Australia and the UK, and then when you calculate that shipping, boy, it's like
Rob only charged me $19 for shipping.
I paid $60 for 3 floppies for the Replicator. But I mean, I'm happy. I'm glad. I love it. I'm good. I wasn't gonna miss out, but that's $60.
You mean with the books and the
It's
shipping?
not too low. It's too high.
That's books and shipping, though, Jezebel, right?
Yeah, that is books and shipping.
Okay.
Yeah.
But shipping, but I mean, it was expensive. But I'm not gonna hold you for that because you have no choice. It's shipping. I have to understand it's shipping from Australia. It's either I get the book or I don't. I want the book, so I'm gonna pay the shipping.
All right. Yeah, I mean that's a topic that could go on for another hour. Shipping and that we'll leave that for another day. Let's have a look over the campaigns and see if we got any bumps anywhere. We've got Grey Matter 82 backers 4187. No movement there. This one, Black Tiger 108, no movement there. Hammerella 181. 183, so 2 there.
Oh,
nice. Congratulations. That's
good job, George. Good job.
Thomas Moria, 278, $11,000. Let's have a look. Still there. I think pretty much everyone on the panel has already backed that one anyway.
Yeah.
We've got US Assassin, 170 backers. Let's have a look. If that one's moved, it has not. Unstitched, 156. Let's have a look. 158. So another 2 bump there. That's sensational. Lost Pages by Zaid Comics. 434 and still there. Shane Davis, Starlight Cats, 506. Let's have a look at this one. 507. So another backer there.
Yeah, that Leroy bump.
Transhuman graphic novel, 29 backers. Let's have a look. Does that moved at all? It has not moved. Johnny Phantasm, 474. Let's have a look at this. Still there. Island 19 on 36 backers. Wow, we've covered a lot of books today. That is a 2-backer bump there as well. And Only Death Can Save Us on 149. Can we push this to 150? That would be nice. We cannot. War Party, 62 backers. Is it moving? It's not moving yet. Frag-a-boom, 2813. 1 extra backer there. And then Replicator, 275. Let's have a look. Oh, 2 more backers.
I'll take credit
Nice.
for those too. So I sold 3.
That's
We
because of
also
the
have the Lucent that we talked about quickly. 607 backers. 608. Thanks.
Yeah, that was me.
For that one.
Yeah.
We looked at Kozor for a second until Corey was being annoying. 434. Has that moved? It hasn't. That's a hell of an effort, guys. I don't know how many bumps we got there, but maybe 10 or 11 or 12 over all the projects. So that was pretty cool, I thought. Yes. Yes.
Nicely done, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
How the panel? How the chat?
The lady in here, what's her project? We're mainly talking to the fans, Badger Bolt Comics. So that's Jezebel. She is a prolific backer of comic books, and she recommended The Lost Pages. If you haven't seen that before, The Lost Pages. This is Philip Zade's book. He Delivers and Black Tiger. So they were the 2 products Jezebel recommended. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about or wrap up before we go?
No, thanks for having us on, Rob.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Great.
Guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we could play the Kozel trailer again. If you guys want?
No, please no.
No.
This is a really good format. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, it's cool. I really like it.
It reminds me of another stream, Rob. You know what I mean?
No. Whose stream have I stolen now? Yours again?
You stole off HCDC, man. Poor Clayton.
It's-
Michael, you'll be the first. You were my first, baby. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
You're my first Australian.
What an honor.
You chose poorly. You chose poorly.
You do a good job of going out of your way to interact with fans, though, even off stream, like in chats and everything, Rob. So good job, man.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you.
And
Thank you.
Bancroft too. Bancroft too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Leroy.
I mean, I stand with Darren. I think it needs to be said. And that is the perfect time to end the stream right there. Thanks to everyone for coming on. We'll do this again maybe in another month. I don't know if we'll do the same thing or we'll do a different kind of project, but we'll do something for sure. So, yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a good one, and bye.
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 Right.